Let's freaking go!
Hello, Mr. Hindle.
The New Orleans Saints offense, are you kidding me, versus Dallas in their home debut. Dallas must have thought this was a playoff game versus the Packers because, goodness gracious, their defense got torched. Alvin Kamara just barreling through people, and of course he's standing up with that fancy turf tape on the back of his arms. Iconic gold cleats with the grill, baby. 1st and 10, and I'm not sure there's many wide receiver duos in the NFL that are better right now than Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed. I understand Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are better, but, well, T. Higgins isn't playing right now. There are other duos, but, man, this is just nasty stuff. You're getting 12 personnel, play action fake. Why are the Cowboys scared of Jamal Williams toasting them? Well, I don't know, okay? But they are, because they have a pretty loaded up box here, and they only have 3 guys to defend these 2 deep routes, okay? Now, I don't have the all-22 yet to show you this absolute dime right here from Derek Carr while he's getting hit, but guess what? Rashid Shaheed is too fast for y'all. Bang! Are you kidding me, Derek Carr? He couldn't have handed the football better off to Rashid freaking Shaheed. We have got to replay this right the frick now. While there's a guy breathing down his face, Derek Carr, man, I'm starting to really believe Carr could have some low-key Pro Bowl upside this year. Man, Klint Kubiak has been the answer thus far for the Saints, and you're not catching Rashid Shaheed. Shake it, baby. Ha, ha, ha. All right, let's get an end zone copy here. Look, all of Jerry's World is able to see it, okay? This is a really, really, really good call versus too high, okay? And look, they actually have 2 guys towards Shaheed right here. And look, he's setting him up that he could be running the corner, but he's actually running a post. Good job right here by Trevor Penning. Okay, I love the play action fake to help out, but this is Penning one-on-one versus who many believe is the best pass rusher in the NFC. Obviously, Nick Bosa's up there as well. Good crap, Trevor Penning. It's actually another protection. Derek Carr. Oh, okay. Nod to Michael Thomas wearing the Jordan 11 cleats. Gotta freaking love it. Derek Carr says, look. Bang. That's some good anticipation. That's trusting Shaheed's going to outrun this too high look, and you want to attack the deep middle. You have to make sure that this ball gets over the head of 6, and he does just that. I mean, that is as perfect of a deep ball throw as you will see, okay? And look at the Saints. Look at this. Look at the Cowboys fan in agony. Sir, uncross your legs, man. Get to getting. All right, here we go. Saints again in 12 personnel, okay? I would not mind if the Saints just live in 12 personnel all season, right? You have an elite top 2 at wide receiver. I don't even think that's Olave out here. But live in it, right? Teams have not been able to figure it out yet, all right? So Dallas has been wondering about these deep shots to Shaheed and all this stuff. Play action fake. It's not even much of a play action. Derek Carr starts off looking to the right. Now, once again, show some love to Foster Moreau holding his own versus Micah Parsons, okay? Unblocked blitzer comes, that's a huge win for the Saints, okay? You want to run screens when they are blitzing from the opposite direction, right? Because that makes one less fast guy to actually tackle Kamara on the other side of it. And you'll see Dallas has 5 guys already behind Alvin Kamara on the screen. Really good block. Obviously, the Saints' offensive line is playing at an extremely high level. Fuaga, of course, banged up. And there is not really any other running back you want on the other end of a screen than Alvin Kamara. There's obviously Breece Hall is good out of the backfield. McCaffrey as well. But, I mean, look, he's jogging. This is vintage Alvin Kamara. How many times have you seen him just walk into end zones? I mean, just unfreaking believably good play calling. All right, look, I'm going to show the Cowboys some love, man. They have no Jake Ferguson. Okay, he's a really, really good tight end. Play action fake. So I want to show the Cowboys some love for 2 reasons. they're also in 12 personnel. And you would think that they wouldn't want to run 12 because Jake Ferguson is hurt, right? They're still going to run 12 personnel. Deep shots out of 12 personnel with the play action fake is the new craze. So I wanted to show you that. I also wanted to show you Chase Young getting some good rush right here. Kind of a later hit on Dak. You know they're going to protect him. And look at this catch by CeeDee Lamb. He's a Louisiana native. Shout out Mama's Fried Chicken in Opelousas. It's blouses when CeeDee gets to this spot. Overall, good half for the Saints, but you want to limit the explosives. Now, I do want to show you Alontae Taylor gaining that much ground shows you how fast he is, but not even he can catch CeeDee from that far out. So if you're a Cowboys fan, you have to be really worried about your run fits. We know you have plenty of good pass rushers, but run fitting has been an issue for the Cowboys. I mean, it was blatantly clear versus the Packers, okay? This is just such an easy run for the left guard to get to this second level, and you have some pre-snap motion mixed in here, okay? Shout out Mason Tipton, Yale Skull and Bones, baby. And look, there's really not all that many impressive blocks here. Okay, you do get Fuaga playing through injury here. Get a really, really, really good block right here on Micah Parsons. Okay, if Micah wants to take himself out of the run fit and open this hole this wide open, sure. Okay, that is just so easy, man. Are you really going to let a Hall of Fame running back get through here this clean? And look at Chris Olave, okay? Olave has not been the guy, right? Shaheed's been the guy, and we know Olave's eventually going to end up being the number one. But to show the desire here to block at this third level really shows you good desire. I mean, look at that. That is really, really good stuff. You want to let him loose because Kamara is so good. My God, Alvin, you're a sick individual. I mean, there's so many people. I've never seen a running back. Look, it doesn't even look like he's running at full speed here. Okay, he's that fluid, man. All right, my hottest take is when Kamara was fully healthy, he was every bit as good as Christian McCaffrey. Okay, come after me all you want, but to do this, sick. You're a sick individual. Sick. This is sick. Look at this. Oh, my God. My God. I've seen sicker plots in Saw movies.
I want to play a game.
Sick. This is why the Saints offense is so sick to deal with, okay? It's personnel again. So Foster Moreau stays on the field. Juwan Johnson off the field. You have running back, quarterback, tight end Taysom Hill, who's listed as a tight end. He'll sell you popcorn at the gate as well if you want to. Now you have him, so you have to worry about him. You can run reverses, all kinds of crazy stuff. And then you have, obviously, one of the best 1-2 duos in the NFL right now, a wide receiver. So this time, this is just traditional straight drop back. No play action fake, no nothing. All right, that means you really are mixing so many different things, okay? Fuaga, of course, getting a little beat this time by Micah Parsons, but it's enough. And when you have all these different formations and you got a quarterback in rhythm and you got a secondary with more holes and twist freaking cheese to the point where I could barely even talk, it doesn't really matter your pass protection if you're playing this fast, okay? Derek Carr throwing with anticipation, great base. Look at this. He also couldn't really fully step into this with the guy right in his face, so he doesn't want to get clobbered. And look at where this ball is located, y'all. I know it's high, all right? But, man, that is only where his receiver can get it. And obviously, Olave has had ridiculously bad touchdown luck in his career. That's as bad as it gets, okay? I mean, I know Olave fantasy owners are sick to their stomach, but that's just a ridiculous catch. All right, then you get into this 1st and goal, and you get a pre-snap motion. You actually bring in a traditional tight end who's also a good receiver. And guess what? Derek Carr sneak time, okay? Now, the timing of this was very interesting. Obviously, Foster Moreau and Derek Carr have great chemistry. That's part of the bonus of having them back from their Raiders days. Look at how lucky the Saints get right here, okay? You know you're having things go your way when you run this play and there isn't a trip involved here. Okay, look at how close this was to being a disaster. I mean, that could have kicked Derek Carr's ankle all the way to Tchoupitoulas because, he is freaking running full speed. But when you're hot, okay? They're expecting an Alvin Kamara run because, you want to give him 4 tutties. But no, Derek Carr just pounds this in himself for the tutty. Now, I'm going to go ahead and post this because I think the Saints aren't going to Saint. I think they will win this game. Y'all, this is basically the same Saints offense. Fuaga, of course, has been sensational. And obviously the Saints are healthy, but as many of you know, this is basically the same team, right? It's all about the play caller. And I'm going to go ahead and say this now. Let's just say the Saints have a really good season. Kubiak is going to be offered NFL jobs. This is the difficult discussion, okay? If Derek Carr is playing this good and rocking a Michael Jackson, it is Power Hour NFL. Boom!